On a spur of the moment, we decided to leave Nassau. Hopefully in a few days we'll be back, because I'm still due to visit the Sandals Resort. Am I not?
Forgot about that. You want to come back?
You are in trouble.
There's no coming back.
Yes, there will be. I'm the boss. Farewell, Nassau. For a short while. We'll be back in a few days.
We left Nassau in the mid-afternoon and had a very gentle sail across the bight here and onto the banks here at Eleuthera Island and into Royal Harbour. Now, Royal Harbour is particularly challenging, and we knew we had to come in here through this narrow gap in the dark, and it was very twitchy. We hit 2.6 meters, but we got in okay and anchored in this wonderful harbour here. We've left Nassau on our way to Spanish Wells. The sun is setting behind us. A bit odd to be going east. Haven't done that for a while. One is feeling a bit feverish inside. How are you doing, ill bunny?
Well enough to read.
Well, she's in a book. If she's in a book, she's in another world. It's fine. It's good. Lovely light in the sails this time of the evening. You would never think we're going to be hit with a blow tonight from the north.
This is where we've anchored last night, in pitch black. Another boat coming in now, through a very, very narrow channel, almost touching bottom. Captain down there was rather twitchy coming in.
I was twitchy, yes, but I stopped twitching now, kind of.
He keeps himself busy.
We are having nice new mats, care of one selection from Amazon.
Howling wind yesterday, dead flat today. Most boats have left. We were 20, now it's only 4 left. We are moving on also towards Spanish Wells, back through this very narrow channel. We are through. Captain can breathe again.
After a day of sheltering from very strong northerly winds in this wonderful harbour, we edged our way out through that gap again and across to Spanish Wells. As we came into Spanish Wells, we had some fun and games around here where we were bumping along the bottom trying to find the channel to get into the actual creek behind Spanish Wells.
Coming into Spanish Wells. Our challenges with the depth are not over yet.
We could be going with about that much under our keel, or maybe that much.
There is no actual channel on avionics. We just need to find our way in. Cringing our teeth here. Still going, even if it's only 2.5. We touch in theory at 2.5. After scraping the bottom for, I don't know, maybe 50 meters, we decided it's better to anchor in 2.5 meters. Not that we would go anywhere in 2.5.
Probably 2.4 actually.
Yeah.
I think it's deeper out there.
No need to go for a swim to check the anchor. We are sitting on the bottom.
I'll probably better stand up.
The verdict, do we have any paint left?
We're just touching the back. I'll tell you, like it's stuck.
That's how shallow it is. So close, yet so far. About 200 meters to go. Later, with the high tide. Coming into Spanish Wells, at long last. Picked up a mooring buoy in Spanish Wells. Not for long, it seems. We have to move on at 4 p.m. due to high tide opportunity.
The same afternoon, we took a pilot and came through the Devil's Backbone Passage, which they highly recommend to get a pilot, all the way through here between reef and beach, very, very close, down through these shallows and then into Harbour Island, where we sheltered again from the next wind for several days.
2 hours later, we have Bruno on board. He's our pilot for the afternoon, taking us to Harbour Island. And we have his dinghy in tow. We are rather close to the shore here. We wouldn't dare do this on our own. But there is a lift to our port. 1 hour later, I have my captain back.
Got my boat back! Never had anybody else touch my boat before.
It was a very pleasant experience. We are nearly there, in safe waters now.
Probably going to run aground now. Which way are we going?
Coming into Harbour Island, Dunmore Town, I have high expectations for this place. Valentine's Marina here with the fancy boats, and the one over there is Romaro Marina. We'll anchor between the two of them.
We've landed in Dunmore. It's our first stop, Romaro Bay Resort and Marina. Cloudy is anchored out there, hiding behind the palm tree. They have quite a nice pool. It's a beautiful day.
In Harbour Island now, with a different mean of transport.
We got a golf cart! Yay!
Heading for the beach. We are in Coral Sand Hotel now. $900 a night. So we are just visiting for the day. And we have reached some level of sophistication in this resort.
Rather nice. This is the view the other way, looking up towards the hotel. This is one sort of place. She likes these colours. The sea here looks quite special. Look at that colour. Pity tomorrow it's going to be raging with an easterly breeze. What a lovely beach. White sand, turquoise water, orange bunnies.
Parked the buggy, and from Glamour back to Earth.
Nice path. This is what us public have to put up with. No infinity pools here. Same beach though.
Spectacular beach. I love it. It's Dunmore Hotel now. Lovely place, but not many people enjoying it.
Beautiful pool, huh? The green and the blue and the sand make quite a contrast.
Oh, yeah, look at the view from here.
It sure is a beautiful beach. Trying to. It's got two speeds, this golf cart. Flat out or stop. Happy name day.
Yeah.
Happy New Year. I'll go on the right side of the road. Or rather the left side of the road.
This is the other waterfront of Dunmore with some very pretty houses. Very colorful.
Cute little row of cottages along this Bay Street. This one, pink, is called the Doll House, and they go all the way down the street.
And these over here are hidden in very lush gardens. In Rock House, dating from the 1800s. Not that we see much of it from this angle. Cloudy Bay is anchored out there. This is Valentine's Marina, well, the bar of. And this is their not so luxurious dinghy dock. Weatherbound comes with some benefits. Wind for kiting. Lovely weather here. Well, maybe a bit blusty. We are in front of Coral Sands Hotel and Glenn is out there kiting. The color of the kite matches the color of the sea.
Coffee time.
In this lovely setting here. Today's action is finished.
Now we're going to get it all back to the boat. Slightly breezier on the windward side of Harbour Island today. 3 brave people kiting. They're very small kites because it's blowing like 25 knots. And the sea is just boiling. Still people walking on the beach, but nobody's sunbathing. You get sandblasted today.
Yet another day exploring Dunmore Town. We are at the landings now.
Bit dull today.
Again, not many people, sadly. Such beautiful gardens everywhere. And this is Valentine's Resort, which would probably look spectacular on a sunny day. After 5 days weatherbound in Harbour Island, Dunmore Town, we finally moved back to Spanish Wells. Wind is still there, but we should be fine.
After another week of this time easterly winds, nicely sheltered in Harbour Island, we came back following our track without a pilot this time. It got very dodgy through this narrow bit, and back into Spanish Wells.
No pilot this time. The captain feels brave enough.
C'est moi. The nervous pilot we've got today.
Where is your track? We are following the track of last week, but somehow it feels like we are too close to the beach. How are you holding on?
Shaking.
To your bum?
My bum is twitching like crazy. Holy shit, we had breaking waves while we were right next to the shore there. My god, I must be nuts.
Well, they don't call you nutty for nothing.
We just got through before that big set of waves came in. My god.
And we are back in Spanish Wells, where the tide is obviously quite low. Heading to the town. Quite a climb on this dinghy dock. Well, it's not a dinghy dock per se. That's what I meant for the dinghy dock height.
It's a nice little climb. Need the exercise.
Very nice marina here. They even have a little pool. Very neat and tidy.
Very nice.
Let's have a walk. Not exactly warm, as Glenn has tested it.
Our first walk in Spanish Wells. Again, some very cute cottages. But this time the gardens, and everywhere in fact, is immaculate. Look at this cute little pink one. Even the chairs are pink. One across here called Blue Skies. They all have lovely lawns because here they have water, apparently, in Spanish Wells. This is an interesting garden. I can imagine it might be a garden like Ellie would have. Full of bits and bobs.
Lots of blue.
Yeah.
A very pretty town, complete with a very pretty beach. Complete with the sandbar over there, which people are walking on. Would be perfect for kiting, Glenn was commenting earlier.
Would be, will be, maybe. It's a rather cute little jetty. Totally private. One is private jetty. And out there, Cloudy Bay is rocking on her little mooring.
Exploring Spanish Wells today by golf cart.
Lots of this shallow water. You can just paddle in low tide, look at it.
Our family car for today.
This one's sporty.
Quite nippy.
It goes way faster than the other one. Have to be careful going around corners.
Faster! You said it's nippy. Go faster.
We've arrived at the sandbar on Russell Island. Doesn't look like it's open. There's a nice little beach. It looks like it'd be quite a nice place if it was open.
Where to next?
I don't know.
I think it's beer time. I have the cash.
Oh. In that case.
Back into Spanish Wells, where everything is immaculate, tidy. Can't resist the temptation, so we are heading for the beach again.
This amazing sandbar extends right out into the sea. And we're all alone on it. Apart from our shadows.
What if we get stuck here?
Or we might do if the tide comes in.
Living Spanish Wells. We've had a great time here. I absolutely love this place.